Alright, time for the fourth and final beer in the Otter Creek Tasters pack that I brought back from Maine. Otter Creek is a brewery in Vermont. I believe I've already gone over that in some of my previous reviews. However, this particular type of copper ale that they brew, a German-style Altbier, or Old Beer, is their very first beer that they brewed in 1991. Now, obviously, this isn't one of the very first ones they brewed. This is a bottle of it. Otherwise, that would just be gross. Yeah. First brewed in 1991, our original ale has proudly become our flagship brew. Inspired by the Altbiers of northern Germany, Copper Ale is an amber ale brewed with 6 malts, 3 hops, and our special brewer's yeast. Its well-balanced, robust malt flavor is complemented by a pronounced hop finish. Not sure what the ABV on it is. Like most of the American brews that I've brought back, it's not actually advertised on the bottle. I'll post it in below my review. I'm guessing it's probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of like 4.8 to 5.5. Yeah, let's give it a look. So take off the cap gently enough that I can save it. Amateur. Cool. Got the standard Otter Creek Brewing Company cap. Give it a pour. I don't have a proper Altbier glass, so I'll just use my tulip here. There. Comes out with a nice orange, let's see, an amber, like a red-orange kind of amber color. Yeah, it actually does look copper in color. Now, a little bit of history on the Altbier style is that just like every other, like England and other countries in Europe, they brewed ales first before switching to lagers. However, during the process, older German brewers discovered that a strain of yeast that they could use that is top fermenting like other ales, but which top fermenting yeasts don't like cold temperatures, which are a key thing in lager fermentation, using bottom fermenting yeasts. In this case, it's a top fermenting yeast that is adapted to cold temperatures, so they brewed this beer as an ale with a top fermenting yeast, and then they lager it, or they store it in caves or cold temperatures in order to create a crisper, kind of cleaner tasting beer. Obviously this isn't real German alt beer, this is just created in its style because it's a Vermont craft brew, but it's not bad. Let's give it a taste, give it a smell. As you can tell, the head's gone. Didn't last very long at all. Let's give it a sniff. There's almost no smell. There's almost no smell to it, but what does come out there's a mildly like citrus kind of hop to it. Almost kind of like a somewhat orangey, peachy kind of smell. A little bit touches of sweetness from the malts, but again they're very faint. Not really much smell to speak of. Yeah, let's give it a taste. Bitter, very lightly bitter to the back of the top of the mouth. Finishes with a slightly citrus kind of taste. trying to put my finger on what that tastes like. Mildly caramel light malt flavors throughout the beer, and then almost the hop flavor comes out to maybe like a almost piney kind of taste. In the back of the throat, it comes off as like almost a tart kind of taste, but it is clean and mild. And a bit of a mild sweetness to it. It's very enjoyable, actually. It's not my favorite of the Otter Creek brews. I think that credit has to go to the Alpine Black IPA. I really like that one. It's got a light body to it, but that bitterness and sweetness might limit the number you could have. All in all, thoroughly enjoyable beer, but not my favorite of the Otter Creek pack. Yeah. Even so, Otter Creek, I gotta give it to you. You make some pretty damn good beers. I've enjoyed every one of them. My very favorite has got to be that Alpine Black IPA. Should take that off of being as winter seasonal and make it a year-round thing because it's absolutely delicious. This one, well, yeah, I see you started with quality beers from the start, but you've only gotten better with age. I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5. I enjoy it. It's not my favorite of the set, though. Yeah, certainly if you come across a pack of this, give it a try. 3.5 out of 5.